Germany were the comeback kings of this Hockey World Cup, and now they've come back as world champions after 13 years. Harendra Singh, former India coach and the current coach of the American men's hockey team, joining me. Full house here at the Kalinga Stadium. People come here to see a great hockey match. They get a 3-3 draw in regulation time and a shootout which goes to sudden death. What more could you ask for on the grandest stage possible in hockey?
I think that Diggy, one thing we have to accept it, the top 4 team which played the semi-final is a fantastic hockey. We have seen over there the jam-packed stadium, I think the colorful stadium, and top of that the display of the hockey, the modern hockey I am talking now. I think this 4 team has really displayed the modern hockey, how to win the games. If you are down, how to come back in the game and still win. I think the Germany has set such a high benchmark. I think that each and every country in the world have to learn from them, and the cool, calm and composed, the body language and the winning combination, incredible the German, I can say.
No, but when you talk about Germany's comeback, I think we need to put it in context. Almost down and out against England, 2-0 down with 3 minutes to play, again down against Australia in the final, 2-0 down inside 10 minutes. But you were telling me that the German teams that you have played against never give up. Where do they get this sort of come from behind mentality that we spoke about it? Mentality monsters is what we called them that day.
Yeah. So first of all, we have to understand the structure and the process the German have. If you go in the grassroots level, the same process, the same determination and the same kind of hockey they play. So I think that their player, they knew whatever the result is, we are not going to play outside the structure, and within the structure they take the decision. And moreover, they have the best things about the tackling skill and the peripheral vision. If you see each and every player, they roll the ball, they look and they wait for the right moment to pass the ball. And also if you see the German, this German has playing the different hockey. They are playing the triangular, very short ball, like used to India, Pakistan used to play. And also playing when they intercept the ball, they try to eliminate immediately that front defender so that defense can be open, and then they go for 1-on-1 or maybe the 2v1 or transfer of the ball. So that's a kind of thing I think the German has to start doing, which is never they used to be. They used to be hold themselves and looking for this. Now that the German is developing that thing. That's a difference in German.
But just talking about this final, Harendra, Belgium was sort of dominant in that first half, in that first 15-20 minutes. Yeah. That crucial goal which Germany got before half time, do you think that was the turning point of this match? Because after that, what we saw against Australia, that press, don't let Belgium play, was that the turning point? Yeah,
that's the first goal before the first half. It was a turning point. And the moment they got the PC, I said one of my audience, I said if they will score, they will win the World Cup, because then you come in the picture and then you come in the World Cup. We know that fourth quarter for the Belgium is going to be tough, because if you see the average age, the Germans are 28-21, and if you see the average of the Belgium, they are 27-28. So it means there is somewhere the physiology is going to play the game, and I think the German, they knew that, and that's why they. I think if you see the once point of time, they played the 42 passes. It means without the ball, the Belgium were running here and there. They're losing the gas, and where that I think that German got the opening. They have well-planned team and they know what to do with this kind of thing. We have vast experience, but winning the youngster with the vast experience, that's also teaches. If you play with the pace, at some point of time they lose the opponents the gas, and their experience definitely not going to be handy for to win the World Cup.
No, but Harendra, just watching Belgium, they sort of never gave up, and they just showed why they are the Olympic champions. They won the last World Cup, they're in the final. They sort of believed that they would find a way back. But what could they have done differently?
I think the first of all, when they win the
because Germany was the hunter in the last 2 games. Then they became the hunted when they scored and went ahead.
So you rightly said they are hunter. But if I know that the German till fourth quarter also 6 seconds left, still they are not going to give. What is the best option? The best option is to keep the ball, because the moment you give the ball, the German know, and they smell the things. Where is the opening? What is the other problem opponent is facing? So I think that for me, the Belgium has done the thing. They are after scoring 2-0. Still they are taking the thrust and losing the ball. Every second ball they start losing. And where I think that German has upper hand. The fourth quarter, I think the Belgium never tried to win the ball and hold the ball and look for the same principle where the German was looking.
But just talking about Belgium, Harendra, you know, as I said, Olympic champions, won the World Cup in this very stadium 4 years and some time ago. How close were they to sort of being regarded as one of the greatest hockey teams of all time? Because this is their golden generation. In football, their golden generation didn't win anything. But this is their golden generation, the sort of the core of the team. As you were telling me the other day, their consistency is that they have the same core. How will they sort of now be remembered? Because we may not see a lot of these players going forward into the next World Cup cycle. Maybe they'll play the Olympics, which is just the next year
I
away.
think you have the very valid point you have raised. If you see this team has a self-belief. They believe each other, the players. And I think that belief doesn't come in the winning the World Cup. They have built up in the long period. If you see the 2005, 2007, 2000, this is the same team, minus 1 or 2 changes. The coaching staff, if you see the same, either McDonald heading the team or the Michel is heading the team. So I think that's one of the basic, the golden, I can say, the era of the Belgium. It started in 2016 and I think it will continue in 2024. That's because the German Hockey Federation, they believe the building the team, the unity of the team, understanding of the team, along with the entire management, the team management. And that's one of the things why this team is called the golden era of the Belgium hockey. Kudos to their federation, the long beach formation, also the coaches and the players. I was talking to one of the coaches that they believe, see which part in the world after winning the World Cup and Olympic, still you work as an assistant coach. You become a god. But see the down to earth Sam McDonald. He came and tried to support the team and he taken the assistant coach and his assistant coach become a head coach. So that's one of the head coach, the coach and the hockey trainer. It's a two different perspective. And I think the Michel and the Sam McDonald, they have really good gel, very good. They're right kind of a combination. And top of that, the backside, there's a lot of support they are getting and the same support staff is carrying forward. That's why this is the golden era of the Belgium hockey. But the same principle, I think if you go through the 1936 till today, German always go for this principle.
Okay, let's now just step back, look at the overall picture. You were also here as part of an FIH coaching courses. I met you that day when you were part of that seminar. Among your coaches, when you sit back and analyze matches, how will this sort of World Cup be remembered? Now, what are the new things that emerge from this World Cup? What are the new tactics that emerge? Because as you said, the top 4 teams, the gulf in class was pretty evident. So how is this World Cup sort of going to be remembered, say, in 4 years' time?
Yeah, I think that one of the things that very good topic you have seen, and I hope my back to Indian coaches to understand and try to analyze and look for the innovative type of coaching. This World Cup has given that if you used to be the aerial pass, it used to be the pressure release pass. If you see this World Cup, every player, the top 4 team or 5 team, they are playing on run the aerial passes, which is very dangerous and very handy to score and get the PC.
So you're saying that the aerial pass, which was your release pass, has become today the most attacking pass. Yes, okay.
And the other things, if you see the olden days when the Ashok Kumar, Inamur Rahman, Ajit Palji and Balbir Sahab I used to watch and they used to play the wrong foot pass, which is called the left foot of the defenders. And if you see this World Cup, most of the team, they are playing but only they are playing with the forehand. We used to play backhand. They slightly changes, but the make up the speed. Also, they always use the guard. Guard means that someone is the back, they make the pass, 1-to-1, and then changing the dimension of the field right to left very quickly. So by the time they always caught on the defender in the slipping mode. And that's one of the things you can take this World Cup. The third one, which is very important, none of the coaches and the teams were used to work on the defending the PC. They always work on the drag flick. I think that each and every team in this World Cup has worked on the defending. That's why if you see the percentage of PC conversion is very low compared to the last before 8 or 10 years. So it means the coaches are start working the different way, and that's where I always emphasize the Indian coaches. Sorry to say, we are not innovative. We are only do the cut and paste like the computer. We have to be innovative and bring some innovation where we can caught the opponents in the wrong field.
Okay, innovation, says Harendra Singh, is the big learning from this World Cup. Germany down and out almost, but here they are right at the end. They've been crowned world champions. Thank you, Harendra, for your time, and hopefully we see your USA men's team very soon under your influence competing for the big ones.
I'm trying a lot of things. Let's see, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.